Hello everyone, welcome back to Uplatz. My name is Raj. I am a technical trainer with Uplatz. In this session, we will see how to handle the files uploaded by the user in a web application. So basically, in our day-to-day applications with respect to online sites like Flipkart, Amazon, Facebook, and Gmail. So whenever we are working with these websites, generally we have the requirement to fill the form either with respect to sign in operation or a sign up operation, or if we consider Facebook, we will be uploading our images and different types of video files, audio files, etc. And when it comes to YouTube, frequently if you are a YouTube user, and we will upload some of the videos in the YouTube. Moreover, in our job portals and matrimonial websites, generally we upload different types of documents and images. So it is very much important to know how to handle the different types of files uploaded by the end user. See, here we have two sections. Handling form data is one section, and handling files is one more section. So handling form is very much easy in any technology, but uploading or handling the files uploaded by the user, we should take a special attention. So when it comes to Node.js, we have a formidable module which will allow us to parse the data and handle the file uploads easily. So the module name is formidable module. It is a Node.js module where we can install this formidable module using npm tool. So npm stands for Node Packet Manager, and we know the purpose of npm. Basically, to download the necessary packages in Node environment. And when it comes to Formidable, if we want to download this Formidable module, we can take support of npm tool, npm space install space Formidable. It is going to install the Formidable module in our machine. So of course we can install locally or globally. Moreover, this formidable module is open source. Anyone can install that and they can start handling the form data and file uploads. Now in this session, first of all, we will discuss how to upload files through some HTML and how to handle the uploaded files by the user and how to store that files in server machine file system. Moreover, first of all, in this session, I'm going to serve this HTML page to the end user, allowing the user to upload their files. So back to VS Code. First, let's import HTTP module, because now I want to create one server and send the HTML page as a response to the user on requesting localhost 3000 slash the URL is contact. HTTP module. Moreover, I'll go with log function pointing to console.log. And since I'm going to serve the HTML, I'll import require module of Node.js. So require fs module. So I want to import this fs file system module of Node.js. Save this. And now let's create the server. So create server, which is going to take a request listener as an argument with two parameters, request and response. And we know request object meant for handling the request, response object meant for handling the response or sending the response to the client or browser window. And let's store this complete thing inside a variable server, and we will also specify the port number on which our server should start running. So we'll make it as a port 3000. I want our server to run on port number 3000. So let's start the server by listening to that particular port number, and we'll also define one callback function that will be executed once the server started listening on the port number 3000. log off. So I will go with server listening on port support. Save this. So let's take support of NodeMon. But before this, let me install the formidable module. So make sure you have an active internet connection. Yes, installed successfully. And it is showing no such file or directory open. Okay, fine. Now first let me generate package.json. Fine. Package.json is successfully generated. You can find here in the left side. Package.json. And now let's install NodeMon. First in PM install NodeMon. And moreover, we will also install formidable package. So this NodeMon will be installed locally. So install formidable. Here I have used alias name I, which is nothing but install. Click enter. So the module is installed successfully. So back to VS Code. So now I want to send contact.html page. This is the HTML I want to serve to the end user on requesting localhost 3000 with the URL contact. So here we'll specify the condition if request.url is equal to contact and if request.method. So method is a property of request object which will give us the method used by the end user. If that particular HTTP method is get and I want to send or serve contact.html page to the end user. So create read stream under public folder. I already have a HTML called as contact.html dot pipe response. We'll pass the response object as an argument to pipe function. So in the contact.html, let me develop a HTML page which contains the form and allows the user to upload files. I will name it as a contact page. Under body, we'll go with form tag whose action will be same URL contact, but here I will make the HTTP method to be post and encryption type attribute value to be multipart form data. And the reason to go with this HTTP post method is generally in the form we send sensitive information. Whenever we submit the form, the complete form data will be submitted to the server and that information generally should not be visible to others. That is the reason we generally handle form data by using the HTTP request method post. Since we are posting some data, we need to make use of HTTP post method. If our requirement is to get some data from the server, we will use the HTTP get method. Let me go with one input whose type is file, allowing the user to upload their files, and I will name this input as file to upload. And we'll also go with one button whose name is send and type attribute I will go with submit. So whenever I click on this send button, the complete form data will be submitted to the server. So back to node1.js. So I successfully developed contact.html page, and if you observe this if block, if when that request is URL is contact and moreover when that request method is get method, I want contact.html page to be served to the user. Save this, go to command prompt, run nodemon, which will keep an eye on our application for any changes and requires, and if it is required, it is restart or it will restart our server automatically. Node 1, and we can see server started successfully on listening the port number 3000. We close this and open a new window. Localhost 3000 slash contact. Okay, we have our form page ready, which where user will select one file from their machine. So I'll going to select Uplatz underscore logo file, and when I click on send, the request should be submitted to the server. And in Node.js, currently we don't have any logic to handle this form data with the post method. So I'll go with else if block. If that request.url is equal to same contact, and moreover, if that request dot method is equal to the post method, in this case, I want to save the file uploaded by the user. Just for the confirmation whether this else if block is working or not, I'm going to write the response dot write just a message to the end user. Just this is only for our testing now. Uploading uh, file uploaded successfully. File uploaded successfully, and I want this to be displayed in green color. Save this, and before this we'll send or we will set the response header by calling write head method, and the first argument is the http status code 200, which indicates either success or okay. And moreover, I'm going to take a third argument as an object specifying the content type. So content type, I'll go with the text or HTML. Based on our requirement, we can change the content. Save this, and moreover, we will end the response. Response dot end. Back to browser. Click send. I think server did not restart. Okay, you can see the message file uploaded successfully. So back to VS Code. Our post method is working perfectly. So H2 refresh, and yeah, we got the message file uploaded successfully. It means our else if block is working perfectly. And if the request is other than that, I want the response to be invalid request in red color. So red invalid request. So I'm done with the basic request handling, and if I use a contact one, something like this, you can see invalid request is generated. And before that, let me set the content to be HTML. Back to browser, refresh, you can see invalid request. So now we are done with how to handle the request. The next step is, once the user uploaded any file from their machine, on clicking the send, the file should be saved in the server machine file system. Let's see how to handle this. For this, I'll make use of formidable module, which we downloaded using npm tool. Formidable equal to the required function. Let's import that. Save this, and in the else if block, we'll create object of formidable. On that, we'll call a function called as method called as incoming form. So here I'm not going to take any arguments. Let me store this inside a variable form, and let me display the form variable once, so that we'll come to know what are the properties and what is the default path or a directory where it is going to save the files uploaded by the user. So go to browser window, refresh this, choose file. I'm going to choose Uplatz logo, open, send. And we can see file uploaded successfully. Just a dummy message is displayed in the browser. Back to command prompt, and let's see what are the properties for this incoming form object. And when you look here, we have upload a directory property currently using this path, a temporary directory which is used by formidable here in order to store the uploaded files by the user. So in my machine, it is going to use C directory. In that users folder, Lenovo app data local, and inside of temp folder, we have the currently uploaded file. Let's go to this location. So in the C drive, let me paste this. Oh, 1 second. Okay, let me go manually. Users, Lenovo app data local temp folder, and here we should have the current file uploaded by the user, that is Uplatz underscore logo. This is the file which I uploaded now. Let me cross check here, but don't think it is going to upload with that name. So it is going to upload with some other name. So let me show you that. Just I will go with today's date, 27. Fine, okay. Let me also show you the file name which is uploaded currently. So on this form, before this form dot upload directory will display upload dir. Moreover, I want to log the name of that. So form dot, and we will parse that first, form dot parse, so that I can show you the name of the file which it is going to consider once the upload is complete. So I'm going to take a parse method which is going to take the request as argument, which is of type incoming message, and it is going to take one callback function. The first one is of type error, second one the fields, and finally the files object. So if any error is there, we will display that onto the console. Else, so here we will find out the name of the uploaded file and the path also by using files object, which we passed as a third parameter for this callback function. Log of files dot, and here I did not yeah, we did we have used a name for this input called as file to upload. So file to upload dot path. Moreover, I want to display the name of the file name. Back to browser, click send. Yes, file uploaded successfully, and we can check here. We got different types of things here. Moreover, I also written files to files dot file to upload dot path, and files dot file to upload dot name, everything. So we will copy this and keep it inside else block everything. So let me stop this server and run this manually. Node space node 1. Back to browser, refresh this, choose file, name of the file, Uplatz underscore logo, click send. And we can see here the name of the file is displayed correctly, and moreover this is the path. With this name, it is going to save that file Uplatz underscore logo dot png. Let me copy this and go to this path and show you the file name along with the file. So here, and this is the file currently I uploaded. Let me open this. And we can see the Uplatz logo is displayed in the browser. So this is the file I uploaded. Now our requirement is I don't want this temporary location in my machine. I want the file to be saved inside the T drive. So in this inside of this T drive, I want our files to be saved. Whatever the file uploaded by the end user, I want them to be saved inside T drive. Let me show you how to handle this. So before calling parse, we'll do one thing. We'll make our form object on that upload directory pointing to T drive. And whenever you call log off form dot upload directory, now currently it is pointing to T drive. Let me show you this scenario. Fine. So let me stop this. Run the server once again. Back, refresh, select any file. I'll go with Uplatz underscore logos, send. And go to command prompt. If you consider, you can see the file. It is currently pointing to, our directory is pointing to T drive. And inside of this, it is going to go with this file name. You can see already we have a file with that name. Now our requirement is, I don't want to go with this kind of names. I will go with the names given by the user at the time of uploading. Whatever the original file name it is there at the time of uploading, I will capture the same name. With that name, I'm going to save that inside this T folder. Let me delete this. Back to VS Code. And here in the else block, I will capture the old path by using files object files dot file to upload dot path, which will give us the old path. Let me go with the new path, where and with what name I want to save. So inside the T drive, I want to save with the same name of the file, files dot file to upload dot that original name. So now using fs module, let's rename old path with the new path, and this is old path. Once the rename is success, this callback function will be executed. Once that is done, we'll keep this complete code inside this rename function and inside of this callback function. So that's the end of the coding with respect to file uploading. Now we are done with all the necessary changes. So currently in this T drive, I don't have any files. So let's stop the server. Manually, let's run the server using node space node1. Back to browser, and let me change the file name to so and so date with png extension, send. And you can see file uploaded successfully. Moreover, in T drive, we can see currently we have one more file with some date and extension is png file. Like this, let me upload one more file, Uplatz underscore logo, open, click send. And we can see file uploaded successfully. Back to T drive, and we can see Uplatz underscore logo displayed successfully. This is how we can handle the files in Node.js using formidable module. Moreover, here I want to give one confirmation to the end user. Not only this message file uploaded successfully, I want to even display the name of the file and the location where it is uploaded in the machine. So we can handle that. Response dot write. So I'll make use of backtick h2, and here file name. I want to display the file name. On files object, will go with the file to upload property, object name dot the name of the file uploaded by the user. So we'll change this color. color, go with the brown color. Moreover, first I want to display this file uploaded successfully message, followed by the name of the file and location where it is uploaded. Response dot write backtick, go with h2 tag with the color red. So color red. Here we'll go with file path or location. Or we'll do one thing, we'll go with the directory location, files dot file to upload dot path. So give us the directory location, save this, back to browser, choose file, you can choose any file. Okay, I will go with this postman with some extension, send. And we did not get any message. Let me restart the server, send, and we can see the directory location is T and name of the file is postman.txt, and still it is showing us the old name itself. So but here we already got the file name postman with so and so extension, type is application. So this is how we can customize the location, and moreover we can also customize the file names. So that's about handling files with how to handle the files uploaded by the user using formidable module. So thank you very much. Catch you in the next tutorial.